If you're feeling drained, it may be because you feel like all of the tasks and burden of motherhood are only on you. You may feel like you're drained and feeling really stressed out. In today's video, I want to cover some important tools for you as a therapist and as a mom myself of ways that you can refresh yourself by reaching out and asking for help. But we're going to cover some of the blocks to asking for help, who to ask for help, and then really understanding how to show your gratitude for their help. Here we go. Hi, my name is Kathryn Gardner. I'm a mom and a certified perinatal mental health specialist. I make these videos for you, moms and moms-to-be, helping you to find easy coping tools to get through motherhood. Today, I wanted to cover a subject that has to do with asking for help. And I know most of you hear those words and you even cringe. You know what? Then this must be a really important topic and important for me to make a video about it. Leave in the comments below if there are other topics that you think would be helpful to hear of how to reduce your stress in motherhood. There are a lot of blocks to asking for help from others. Sometimes it could be our own pride. I can have a thought bubble above me that says, this is my responsibility. This is what I took on when I became a mother. It is all on me to manage this and take care of the tasks that I have to do. Or maybe in motherhood, you feel like nobody else really does a good job. Maybe he tries to help out or family members try to do some things, but they never do it right. They never do it good enough. I might as well just do it myself. Or maybe you don't live near family or don't have family that's accessible to you. That can also feel like, well, then this is all on me to take care of all of the tasks of our house and the kids and all of the responsibilities that we have. Certainly, you may feel like, I'm not even sure what I would ask someone to do, right? If a neighbor offered to help, you'd say, I'm not even sure what I would ask them to do. Aren't these things private or intimate or burdensome, right? Who wants to do my dishes? That's boring. But that's what we're going to look at today, is that sometimes it is the mindset that we have about that responsibility of motherhood that can corner us into feeling like I am the only one who has to take care of all of this. That's too much responsibility and that just feels unreasonable. There's never going to be enough energy in your tank to get everything done and everything done to your standard for sure. So what are some of the flags that really tell you I am starting to burn out? I really need to ask for help. Well, mom burnout looks like fatigue, low tolerance for things. Oh, you're just on edge. You feel like, what's that noise? Why are you doing that again? Stop that, knock that off, right? Your threshold for it is very low, and that may be sensory impacted too, as to what you hear or how much touch you're receiving throughout the day. Maybe your flag that you're reaching burnout is that you are forgetful. You say, boy, my concentration's really poor. I went into the room and I was trying to think, what was I supposed to do? Mommy brain is a real thing. We can talk about the biological, psychological, and social causes to it. But certainly when you're reaching more of a burnout level, you recognize that every task feels hard to do. It feels like it's hard to concentrate. It feels like you have such low motivation to get to the things that are ahead of you. You might feel tired or panicked or that your plate is just too full. And these can certainly start to lead to mental health issues, anxiety symptoms, fear, apprehension, worrying. This can lead to panic and panic attacks. This could lead to depression and hopelessness and despair. How am I ever going to get all of this done? One of the key things about asking for help is really determining who is trustworthy around you. We're going to start with your innermost circle and expand out. The first person I go to is my husband. I'm going to be able to look at the day's tasks ahead and ask him, what are the things that he can take on and I can take on? We could divide and conquer. I can delegate and say, if he can take this kid here, then I can stay home with this kid and do this other task. It's asking for help, but it's verbalizing it. It's not letting him or expecting him to read my mind. I do need to be direct and firm about what it is that I'm asking for and maybe even the timeline it needs to get done in. As I go to the next circle outside of our home, who are my friends and family? Who are the family members? Our parents, our siblings. If they live close to you, and you invite them over and say, hey, I'll make lunch. Can you take the kids so that I can go and put away some laundry? Can you take the kids so that I can step out and go for a walk? Can you help one of the kids that's really struggling right now and in their own funk or having a lot of mood shifts themselves? And maybe some time with that family member would help to rejuvenate the child to feel like, okay, somebody fresh and new to play with. Maybe it's asking for help that it's time to go out to dinner and we want to have a night out as a couple. And so I'm going to ask for help from our parents or our in-laws or again, our siblings to come over, bring the cousins, the nieces and nephews over and have our kids have some sharing time with them. The next level out is our neighbors or other mom friends. Are there other women or neighbors that you would trust and you would say, can you help to take the kids at this time or barter? I'll take your kids on this time if you take them at this practice. And maybe in our exchange of that time, it each gives us an allowance of space to be able to have space to look at our task list and get some things done. Asking for help can say, you know what, the neighbor is out doing a certain task in the garden. Can we work together to finish the lawn and help each other out? If there are tasks inside your home or tasks outside of your home, you're really evaluating what is it that I need to get done and then who in those circles would help. Keep going though. Outer circles to that may be coworkers. Again, folks that have offered, if you ever need some help with the kids, I'll come over. Or while you're even home, or while you do need to step out, that helper can be there. It might be someone friendly from church. They've offered, the churches often have moms groups or even groups of women's ministry. And in that group, there may be women of all different ages, which is, my kids are grown and I would be happy to come over and help you do some dishes, clean up the house and get some things straightened up. And that would be a way of doing service for her and her heart. You can also check with your local community centers. There are often respite care services available where you can find out if there's drop-off services to bring the kids to or interviewing and having helpers come to your home. That leads me to the last place of asking for help. Sometimes we're not in a position where family is local or friends are in stress of their own time of their life, and it's really burdensome to ask for their help. So I want you to consider, what is your priority? Is there any money in the budget to get a helper around the house? I know when we had the first cleaning person come to the house, she did this deep cleaning. Wow, that was worth every penny. It's not something we can do on a regular basis, but it is something that can be a gift to you if you're asking, what should I get for my birthday, or what do I want for Mother's Day? That coupon to a service like that may be invaluable. Or maybe it's paying for a sitter. A lot of moms ask for a helper during the week. Somebody who can come 2 to 3 hours and give her a chance to just go through, right? I think of it like powering through my chores because I know somebody's occupying the kids, playing with them in the yard, getting them out and doing a different activity, and I'm able to go through the tasks that I need to. And that's the kind of help that I need. Or I need somebody who's going to be side to side with me and help me changing the diapers, putting the laundry away so I can do some work or I can get some alone time. You can check out some of my other videos. I have a video on how to create alone time or how to de-stress in 1 minute. That way you can find ways to recharge your battery and refresh yourself. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and the bell so that every Friday when I load a video for moms and moms-to-be, you're notified that that video is ready. After you've come up with a list of people that you could possibly ask to be your helpers, I want you to journal about what you need help with. If you really paused and thought, what is it that's so heavy on my to-do list? What is on your list that makes you feel the most drained and overwhelmed and reaching that mommy burnout? Because those are the tasks that you can journal today and really identify that's what you need the help with. Is it at night you need help cleaning and straightening up and putting those final dishes away? Is it a family member to help with the laundry, sorting it, getting it from the washer to the dryer, into the drawers, all of the steps? Do you need help with pickup from school, pickup from sports and activities? Would that really help you and take some of your drain and burnout away? Is it helping with homework? Sometimes dividing up how much time you're sitting there so that you have more of a creative way to help the child through their frustration with homework. There are so many reasons why we do not ask for help. Some of them are blocking us from identifying who and what to use as helpers. And I think of it as some of our negative thinking. There's guilt. I should be doing this all on my own, right? And I did that video on mom guilt. You can check that out. Or I should have a cleaner home or a better structure, or maybe if I had a better system. These thoughts of negativity and thoughts of failure, your criticism of yourself, are definitely blocking and embarrassing you, where you think, I don't even want to ask for help because they probably can handle it all. They'd make fun of me or judge me for not having the ability to do all of this and feel good at doing all of this. You may feel like, I don't want to be a burden on others. Don't others have full schedules and full things that they have to take care of? I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job. Are they going to think that too? I feel like I'm being lazy by asking for help. Isn't that wrong? Or I feel like I'm not as good as the other moms. All of that negativity, all of that worry wheel about asking for help are blocking you. So take a look at it today. Recognize that that is exactly what is coming in and interrupting your process of asking for even small things, medium things, or large things that you need some help with. And lastly, I want to talk about gratitude. One of the ways that can motivate you to keep asking for help and keep utilizing, right? It takes a village to raise a family, is to recognize how you can say thank you. Certainly in your own heart, to recognize the gratitude and appreciation for someone else that did show up, for someone else that did volunteer themselves, for someone else that did give part of their day to you and your family. There are lots of gestures and ways in which you can show your gratitude. It may be by sending a simple text and really just thanking them for how much they've done for you. You can send a card and tell them in words how thankful you are. Maybe it's something they went above and beyond for you, and you want to send them an Amazon gift card, or on Amazon there's a way to send handmade gifts that are personalized to them. You could have something made for them and shipped right to their home. Sending them dinner gift cards so then they can go out and treat themselves for what they have given to you. These little small gestures of gratitude are really going to sit well with you and continue your family and friendships, for everyone to know that we are in this together and we are all working together. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Kathryn Gardner. I am a mom. I'm a certified perinatal mental health specialist and a licensed clinical professional counselor. I hope that these videos are helpful to you. Subscribe and ring that bell down below. Go from stressed to refreshed. Today, take care of yourself.